Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Vinny's Take. I'm going to skew a little bit from sports tonight and talk about remakes, reboots, and revivals. First of all, there seems to be a problem with the entertainment world and the definitions. First of all, what do you do when you reboot your computer? You start it over from scratch. You turn the power off, turn it back on. So a reboot is a start over. It would be the same characters with new actors playing them. For instance, a reboot might be the new Hawaii Five-0 or the new well, you know what I mean. Hawaii Five-0 started in 2010 with new actors playing the same characters, and then they went a whole different route. A revival, which is what is happening most time, is when the same actors come back to play the old characters with new storylines. 90210. The other thing would be a tribute, like what happened with All in the Family and Jeffersons earlier this year. Wasn't a reboot, wasn't a revival. It was new actors, but they were playing the same storyline from two classic episodes from the 70s. Now, I bring this up because I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, which is at times can be a cesspool of misinformation and fake hashtags. And here's somebody saying, and I'm not going to give the name because I don't want to start in that, but the quote from this person is, if people watch this beloved classic again today, talking about Home Alone, they might come to realize that it is a trash movie. It basically says it's implausible and mean-spirited. And then he says the remake will be worse. Well, the remake, which is another term, would be when you take a classic movie and you redo it with somewhat different storyline, like 13 Ghosts or the new Star Trek series. But this guy complaining about a movie from the 90s using today's terms or today's social morality is kind of crappy. You cannot shit on a movie from the 90s because you don't like it and call it mean-spirited. Perhaps what's mean-spirited is the fact that people think that their opinions matter more than the rest of society, or trying to judge something that is almost 30 years old on today's feelings. And implausible, of course it's implausible. A movie such as that is going to be implausible. A 10-year-old boy outwitting two criminals with all kinds of unnatural methods on the spur of the moment. But people have got to stop complaining, in my opinion. And again, it's my opinion, so it doesn't mean anything more than yours. But stop complaining about everything. If you're tired of Hollywood rebooting, reviving, or remaking everything, then come up with your own stuff and try and get it published. Use YouTube, use Vimeo, or whatever other video, Facebook, and make your own stuff if you don't like what's going on. Instead of getting on Twitter and judging it based on today's issues or today's morality because you don't like something. Anyway, that's my take for tonight. Sorry to stray a little bit from sports, but I just read this tweet and I had to say something. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.